and good morning, Soul Center Online. We are getting ready for our meditation service. It's 10 a.m. on the Pacific Coast. And so if you're here live in person or if you're here streaming in live, you are tuning into our meditation service and remembering that you'll want to prepare your space. But before we do that, just a reminder that our regular service, our music and our message starts at 10:30. So in just a little under a half an hour, we will move into our meditation service. Right now, to prepare your space, you're going to want to make sure you close blinds or doors, do whatever you need to do, dim the lights. For those of you here, just making sure our phones are in meditation mode. And a couple other reminders. Meditation, no matter what type of meditation it is always about communion with Spirit, communion with God, communion with your soul. And whether that is through mantra, repeating the sacred vibration of the divine, whether that is through activation or inquiry, activating particular frequencies or inquiring for providential awareness, whether that is movement or incorporated in the body, whether that is stillness, just to be still and know that I am. Whatever it is always communion with the soul, with the divine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready to do that. It's always good to begin a meditation with a centering. Centering is where we bring our energy into cohesion and alignment with the higher vibrations of the subtle energies. It is ironic to a degree. The subtle energies are the energies, that's where all the power is. The power of creation, from the human perspective, resides in the subtle energies. That's where it's its purest. The purest energy is in the subtle energies. And what that means is humans tend to get used to making things happen, forcing things to happen, using might or using force. Whereas subtle energies elegantly unfurl and unfold. If you've ever seen time lapse of a flower blooming, that is subtle energy that it doesn't effort. That's where the scriptural phrase, like the lilies of the field, they toil not, comes from, because they're just one with everything, and that omniactive flow of chi effortlessly unfurls the petals, as well as its germination from the beginning. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to center first so that we can become so keenly and acutely tuned in to that holy vibration of the soul, of the divine. So I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable place. If for those of you here, I'm going to invite you, whatever feels comfortable. Some people like to sit lotus or Indian style. If you're at home, same applies. Some people really suggest that you sit with nothing crossed. Your arms not crossed, your legs not crossed. Those are guidelines, and the intention behind that is that your energies stay open. The channels and the meridians are uncrossed. So even if you cross, if you wanted to, but the intention is that all my channels and meridians are open, we're good to go, because nothing can stop the flow of life force or providence. So we're going to go ahead and get comfortable. As always, if anybody decides to do this as an open-eyed meditation, that means you want to find one singular point to focus your eyes on. Don't let your eyes wander, because if your eyes wander, your mind will wander. And the whole point of meditation is so that the eyes don't wander, or the mind doesn't wander. We do ask that also, that if you'd like to do it as a closed-eyed meditation, that you set the intention that you are fully open to insight. So I would say most of us choose to do it as closed-eyed. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we will do that as we prepare to begin. And just one more footnote, we're going to start with a centering. We'll move into the stillness. We'll come out in a wave of prayer. And that's the flow. And as always, we begin by first giving ourselves permission to relax. Just saying to ourselves and our minds, I give myself permission to relax. As we invite, as we evoke, and as we allow the divine energies of peace and love, wellness and goodness to wash over us and to rise up from within us. Knowing we have no place to go, we have nothing to do except completely relax and allow the energies of chi and prana to rejuvenate and illuminate. We take a moment and we allow ourselves to slowly and gently let go of distractions, both inner and outer. We take a moment and we deliberately choose to let go of any tension or stress. So I invite you to bring your awareness to your breathing, without changing anything. Just allow yourself to become aware of the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice as that air comes in, whether it's through your mouth or through your nose, just feel the soft breeze. And as we calibrate, we set the intention of allowing our breath and our breathing to become fuller, fresher, deeper, and wider, all on its own. We take a moment and we allow the exhalation to be the vehicle of release, exhaling any tension, concerns, or stress that may be dormant from earlier in the week, or the month, or the decade. Just exhaling, allowing ourselves to let go. Inhaling, drawing in the eternal frequencies and energies of peace, love, and joy. We take a moment and we deliberately let go of figuring and analyzing. Just exhaling, letting it go. Deliberately letting go of efforting and trying. Letting go of distractions with the intention that any outer or inner sounds do not keep us from our awareness of peace. And we let go of time, letting go of the past and any energetic connections to it. Letting go of the future and any energetic projections to it. Letting go of the present and any tethers or ties to it, as we open fully and completely to the eternal, to the eternal light grace, beauty, serenity of God, of the soul, your soul. You begin to notice as you again become aware of your breath that the inhalation continues to draw in the eternal frequencies, and the exhalation is now cycling them throughout your body. You can begin to feel a contagion of relaxation and rejuvenation, mingling and tingling throughout all the muscles, organs, bones, and joints. On your next inhalation, I invite you to imagine that you are inhaling the energy of rejuvenation in through your crown, down through your shoulders and torso, through your legs and into your feet. Exhaling, feeling it wash back up to your crown. On your next inhalation, I invite you to imagine you are inhaling the vibration of peace, inhaling it in through your crown at the top of your head, letting it make its way all the way down into your feet. You may become aware of the sensation of your divine senses opening. The inner eye in the middle of your brow opening as we attune to vertical imagination. You may notice the outer ears merging with the inner ear as the attuning to the still small voice continues. And you may notice your crown tingling as the surface mind yields and merges with the higher mind. Waves of relaxation continue, and on your next inhalation, you feel the energy of beauty coming in through your crown, washing through your face, neck, shoulders, torso down into your feet. You can feel the energy spreading throughout your body as waves of light allow you to feel not only the luminosity, but the weightlessness. On your next inhalation, I invite you to imagine the energy of joy, soft and subtle, coming in through your crown, down through your torso, and into your feet. Exhaling, feeling it rise and return to your crown. On your next inhalation, I invite you to imagine the energy of providence and clarity, inhaling it all the way down through your crown into your heels and toes. Feel the presence throughout your entire body. And you'll begin to notice that your breath and your breathing, as it becomes softer and fuller, is beginning to fan the internal, eternal flame. The energy of the soul, the heart, and the mind merging into oneness, rippling out from the physical body into the emotional body. Your emotional body recalibrating as divine strength fortifies and amplifies a purity of compassion, patience, and understanding. That light begins to ripple out into the physical, the emotional, and now the mental body. Waves of light, clarity, flooding the mental body, opening to optimism, faith, and providence. The divine illumination fills and thrills the mental body. You feel your entire energy body beginning to commune and connect with the energy of oneness and the energy of your soul. Uninhibited, unbothered, unconstricted. You feel the energy of the bliss body. This is the energy of the soul, the energy of God. And it is here that we allow ourselves to rest, relax, rejuvenate in the stillness. And should your mind wander at any time, just bring it back to your breathing. Inhaling light, exhaling love, and going deeper into the beauty of spirit. And as we continue to bathe in the light, as we come back into a lucid state of divine awareness, I invite you to bring your awareness back to the breath without changing it, just observing. And on your next inhalation, imagine your breath is coming in from the heart of God, the energy of your soul, down through your crown, through your body, past your feet, all the way down to the bottom of your energy field, to your earth star, your 10th chakra. That's the part of our anatomy where we reground heaven on earth. With each breath, I'm inviting you to anchor the eternal frequencies, the eternal energies in your bones, in your cells, in your tissues as radiant wellness, peace, tranquility, love, and bringing that energy all the way down. Imagine if you were standing about a meter, maybe 3, 4, 5 feet beneath the bottoms of your feet, a starburst of light embedded in the soil of Mother Earth. That's the bottom of your energy field. And when we bring the energy down to our Earth star, we are grounding the eternal frequencies that we may have it as our experience. We inhale the energies of beauty all the way down to our Earth star. We inhale and draw in the energy of prosperity and benevolent abundance all the way down to our Earth star. We inhale and draw in the energies of providence, clarity, optimism, and faith, patience, and peace, all the way down to our Earth star. We participate in grounding heaven on earth to, through, and as us, not as an exception, but as an accepting of the truth. We take a moment as you inhale the energy of the soul, passion, purpose, goodness, all the way to the Earth star. And as with deep gratitude, knowing that something wonderful only and always takes place as we recognize the power and the presence of the divine. Whether we know that as the universe, the creator, the one, the all, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Elohim, Adonai, God. We take a moment and we know that is it that presence that created us, each and every one of us, in its image and likeness. You do not exist without the presence of God. We take a moment and we remember that just as the beam of light is to the sun, the drop of water is to the ocean, we are that. Microcosmic expressions of the macrocosmic magnificence back of all creation that is good and only good. We remember it is not the temporal energies, but the eternal frequencies that we abide in. We choose to abide and expand our divine energy quotient that we may hold more of that good. We take a moment in deep gratitude, deep and abiding gratitude, to be in awe of the splendor, the effulgent light, the truth, and the goodness that is the soul, that is the universal presence. And it's from a place of appreciation and awe that we simply come back into a lucid state of divine awareness, allowing it to be, to grow, to glow even more. Glory to greater glory, good to more good, love to more love. And as you become aware of your body, your legs, your feet, your arms, your hands, your face, we come back in agreement to allow it to expand simply by saying, and so it is. Amen. And as you open your eyes, I'm going to invite you, if you need to, take your opposite hand to opposite knee as a way to ground yourself. For those of you streaming in, we're going to take a break for about a minute. We're going to stop the live feed, and then we're going to start the live feed again in about a minute or two. And this is the opportunity for those of you here to use the restroom, those of you online to do the same, and we will be back in just a couple minutes.